Let's try this one. Okay, it works. Okay, there we go. We are live. Let's hide all this shit. Okay. Hello everyone. So today I'm working on this prototype. It's basically a racing game for motorcycles. So as you can see now, I'm using a pre-made racetrack mesh, and the motorbike is like a a cube. So, but as you can see, I've already implemented acceleration and deceleration. Oh my god! Well, yeah, that's not supposed to happen. Okay. God damn it. There's there's so much fucking noise in this town. You're probably catching all that in the microphone. I'm sorry. So this is the prototype. This is a racing game made for motorcycle fans that like to smash into walls. Uh, so you might see, well, you are probably seeing some, I don't know, it looks off, especially like the rotation. It's weird. It's weird to say the least. Of course, I'm smashing into every fucking wall because of the lerp. I'm using lerps, of course, for linear interpolation between various variables. So, we can actually accelerate like a vehicle with the inertia, but it's fucking rough. It's fucking rough, especially because I'm coding this myself. My rule of thumb for this project is to not copy any pre-existing material, pre-existing code, and this goes for both AI and people that share the code online. Like I'm trying to write every single line by myself. Of course, I'm reading a whole lot of documentation, but that doesn't count. So, okay, this is the script so far. It's pretty simple. It's like 100 lines of code, nothing crazy. We have like four main functions that take delta. Yeah, I mean, drive is just, it's pretty self-explanatory, I think. I have to work on readability though. Like, it's still very prototypey for now. I'm not claiming anything. This is just, I'm a beginner in coding, so this is beginner code, but please, like, at least appreciate the fact that I'm writing this myself. Whatever. do whatever you want. I don't care. Okay, so what I don't like about this whole thing is, let's see. I'm gonna test the game a little bit just to see what is it that doesn't convince me. All right, I remember it was. So basically, right now, as you can see, I'm using keyboard to move left and right. You can really see it. It's very clippy. I don't really like this too much because, well, it's my idea was to replace that with the mouse, well, with the cursor position, so that like the thing follows the cursor. Yeah, like imagine instead of using arrows to move around sideways, using the cursor position on the viewport. But I probably have to get the cursor position as a vector too. There's probably already a method for that, and then I have to exclude, I presume, y. I have to take just x and use that as a left and right variable. I mean, that's the idea I had in mind, but it's probably going to take a while to implement because I'm very slow. Have to test everything, and I'm not really sure what I'm doing most of the times. So yeah, I'm gonna test this a little bit more. Also because I'm using very weird tweaking variables. You can see it in the inspector there. I'm at 1,000 strength, which is probably too much. Strength is just a a strength variable on the speed, the overall speed. So changing that variable makes me faster, makes me accelerate faster, it changes the max speed to that number. But I don't even remember what I did, honestly. Uh, what I know is that it's pretty smooth overall, because I don't even know where this game is gonna go, honestly. My idea was to make generally like a game based on driving a motorcycle with maybe some backstory to it. I don't really know, but could be, could be anything really. At this stage, it's just a prototype. It's like literally 100 lines of code that move this motorbike around. But I'm kind of happy with it. It's not super bad. It's just slightly bad. There's something that I have to understand that really makes this weird and wrong in a way. What could be? I want to. It's probably nothing. It's the whole thing probably. So I have to keep implementing stuff and moving things around. That's probably what I have to do, I guess. What I can say is that I really don't like the slidiness. You can slide. It's not super cool. I'm gonna show to you. Like, yeah, you slide a little bit, and it's not. Yeah, as you can see, you slam on fucking walls. The controls aren't really tight enough to allow you to make these curves here, these lanes. The controls aren't tight enough. That's probably what I want to change. But it's pretty fucking fun to play. To me, I guess I'm not really a race game enjoyer. I've played some I don't know, like Forza Horizon maybe. So I'm not super into that, but for some reason, one of my friends is basically spamming his passion for motorcycles every time we see each other. So I'm kind of passively becoming a motorcycle fan. Maybe, I don't know. I don't really like motorcycles. I like making video games about stuff, so that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm just fucking around here because I've been coding the whole fucking day. I'm kind of tired, but let's keep going. So my idea for today was to implement mouse controls in the movement. Now I know there's a couple of ways to use to take the cursor position on the viewport. That's very cool because it's static, like it doesn't change. It's always the 2D viewport, so we can easily check for left and right. But let's first see if we can find some useful information. What the fuck? My PC crashed. What? Whatever. Oh shit. Whatever. How to get cursor position on viewport in Godot. Mouse positioning view. 70 seconds of tutorial. Oh, I can't really listen to it, but seems good enough. I can copy this. Okay, so variable position equals get viewport dot get mouse position. That's pretty fucking self-evident. I love this language, by the way. Godot GDScript is fantastic. I just love it. If you guys are onto some Unity or Game Maker, or you had experiences with RPG Maker, and you never tried Godot, please give it a try. It's so beautiful. It's my first programming language. Well, the first that I'm digging deep into it. I started with C#, but this language really, it's almost addictive. It's crazy. Super cool. Try Godot, please. Okay, let's try to implement this in our script. So get viewport dot get mouse position. Then guy value dot text equals string position dot x. Okay, so basically he's I believe he's printing that. Yeah, he's printing that on the label. I don't need that. Well, I will print it on in the console for now. Let's get viewport and get mouse position first. I'm gonna try that with physics process because the guy is using physics process. Var plus equals get. Oh fuck! My fucking keyboard, bro. God damn it! All the fucking time. I have a FN keyboard. It's super fucking hard to use. Get viewport dot get cursor. No, get mouse position. And then we're gonna print position. Let's see. We have some other print statement. So let's just comment out these things. Print speed, print position. Okay, should be good. Let's see. Yeah, it works. God damn it. Super cool. Super fucking cool. So basically we have to now we have to isolate, I believe it's x, the value x of the vector. Let's do that. Let's do like var position x equals pos dot x, and let's try to print this guy. Yep, it works. Okay. Now what we need to do is to subdivide this thing into two states, which are left and right, or maybe even better to sort of interpolate them so that it's so that it doesn't clip when you go left to right and vice versa. Okay, I'm gonna show you what I mean by that. Get viewport probably has another method to get the current size of that viewport, so we can divide it into two and have the two portions of the screen. But I don't know if I mean, we need the center line. We need the center line of the viewport. Let's see if we have a method for that. How to get center of viewport in Godot. No, that's not what I'm trying to get. That's not what I'm trying to get. How to get the center of the screen. What seems to be a simple task has proven thus to be the cause of the greatest lasting war in centuries. Me and the GUI centering problems. I have done every tutorial that exists out there, but they have either proven to produce broken hacky results or outdated. Well, this is 3 years ago, so oh my god, bro. Cyber reality. I don't know who this person is, but this person has. I mean, I've seen this nickname and this profile picture everywhere in the Godot forums. So if you if you're looking to this, I mean, I don't know, bro. My compliments, honestly. So I hold this opinion to a pretty high regard, and if you are making a GUI with control nodes, then you don't find center. You're not allowed to manually position objects. However, you can use control like a VBox or HBox or center box. Center box, that's pretty interesting. And use the layout controls to center objects, move them to the corners. Yeah, but that's not really what I'm looking for, because this is for GUI nodes. I just really need that line of code that gives me the center of the viewport. It could it be 0? I'm getting a little confused right now, honestly. How to get center of viewport? No, that's not the right question, honestly. How to get center of viewport in Godot? How to get which is the method that gives you center screen in Godot? Move to center application window on the monitor. That's not what I'm trying to get. Fucking AIs. Always hallucinating. Okay, so I believe it's 0, but so the question is not really this, but how do I wait for I field equals get viewport. Let's see all of the fucking methods available. Anisotropic filtering, that's not. Debug, that's absolutely not. What the fuck? Audio listener. Get mouse position. How do I reference a point in the viewport Godot? Okay, maybe it's the camera. We could use the camera. That's the viewport. How to get camera center as vector to in Godot? OS get screen size. Oh shit. That's that's techy as hell. I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if I want to do this, honestly. What is this? Okay, so apparently it's get real window size. You don't want to use it. Yeah, that was my concern. Borders in its okay, so you don't want it to use. So maybe this is actually goated. The guy says it's tested. Yeah, let's try, I guess. I'm gonna make maybe a new function here. Get center. Try to place this guys here. X equals and then I'm going var center of type vector2 equals x and epsilon. Window size, can't find member. I don't know what that means. Oh shit. Boris Johnson? What the fuck? What are you doing on Godot? Godot.com, bro? You should be in the fucking parliament or whatever. Okay, func get viewport center vector2. That's what I'm trying to get. Thank you, Boris Johnson. I'm gonna try and copy and paste this, but I'm not sure if it's gonna work. Get viewports. Yeah, that's probably because we are in a we are extending character body. We need to extend, I believe, a camera. So I'm gonna copy this function and put it onto the camera node here. Oh my god, this mess. I'm gonna create a new script camera. That's good. It doesn't compile. God damn it. What the fuck? I mean, okay, thank you for this, but like, you didn't give enough context, bro. Boris Johnson. uh, get viewport transform. Let's try to copy this. Because nothing here really works. So if I remove these, still doesn't. Get viewport transform doesn't fucking exist in camera 2D. So where is it? Where the fuck is it? No, that's not the correct word. That's not. Let's try to print get viewport. See, it's probably a vector. What the fuck? I don't even know at this point. I don't even know. Let's try to print this shit. This is what I usually do when I struggle. I mean, whatever. I don't even know what that type is, honestly. It's just a key of some sort. Okay, that's not good. Center, I mean, there must be some fucking method for center, report. transform something. Okay, so this research was good, but how do I get viewport size in Godot? That's probably the question. Get viewport dot size. Let's show that. VP size equals get viewport dot size. And it does work. Can we print this? Oh, okay, so let's try to change this viewport. Yeah. Yep. Okay. We already have the size. We need to calculate the center, which is half of each of the values. So let's maybe move this and this. No, yeah, this as well to another function called get mouse. For now, it's just gonna be called like that. Okay, I forgot this. All right. All right. What we need to do is vp size.x and vp size.epsilon or y. I'm sorry, I'm European. So let's try the var half x equals y equals. So now we just make a var called center type vector 2 no equals vector 2 half x half y. Now we just change this to vector 2 Jesus, and we return it at the end. Okay. Though the only thing is we need to divide it by 2, so otherwise it's gonna just gonna get us fucking no. Okay, we don't need this. Actually, we do need this. Let's move this down. Center is a vector 2. We don't need a vector 2, we need a float. Because it's going to be a it's going to be a float just on the x-axis. So we're gonna we need to calculate or to convert. So we have position x, which is the one we need. So to print center. Straight for now to 0. Wait, hold on, what? I need to call this. Yeah, so we have the half of the screen. Okay, let's try to to remove, subtract one vector with the other. Now I'm going to show you. Okay, here we are going to subtract center minus var target distance. I'm bad with naming, but it's fine. We can still change it. So it's gonna be equals center, or maybe even half x minus center dot x, and we print target distance. No, it's not half x, it's position dot x, or this one. So right now it doesn't print because we removed it from here. Oh, it already works. This is pretty crazy. Yeah, because as you can see, the closest I am to 0, the number, gets to 0. Sorry, the closest I get to the center of the screen, the numbers get to 0. Yeah, that's this. Oh shit, I hit. Let's see if we can try. Yeah, this is the pixel that is in the half of the screen. Now, if we move this, it still works because it's scaled on the current viewport. So basically, it's very cool. Basically, I'm super happy. Fuck yeah. All right. Now the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna convert this big number, this 500. Well, first of all, we're gonna absolute it, which means that it's always gonna be positive. Oh shit! No, actually, we're not gonna do that. This is a super terrible idea. We need the minus because we need to yeah. I'm sorry. What I do need is something that sort of quantizes that big number we've seen into a 1 or -1, and it's still going to be lerped, but it's going to be at max a 1 and at minimum a -1, so that we can use it for a movement vector. I really don't know how to do it because we need some kind of constant that basically whatever the viewport size is, it's going to output a 1 and a -1 as a range. I'm not sure how to do it. So I'm gonna search online. It's gonna probably be something about percentages. If we can get, if we can get, okay, if we can get the maximum viewport size, which we already have, we can use that as a 100% and the actual number as a percentage of that 100%. That's my guess. I still don't know what is gonna be about. I convert range to a maintaining ratio Godot. Okay. Okay, this is not very useful. There's a remap. Value, max value minus. It's the value percentage. Okay, let's try to focus it. Value divided by max value minus min value. Then to apply the percentage to a new range, you must multiply it with new maximum value. So percentage times new max value. What? Putting all together, new value equals value. This is crazy. I mean, that's 90% what I'm trying to do, but I have to think about this for a second. Okay. I can't really say that I understand this. I could try to. The fuck? I could try to script this. Nah. Okay, so I forgot what I was trying to do. This is so complicated. Oh my god. I want to try this formula here. I don't know if I have all the variables yet. So I need a couple more variables, I suppose. So VP size is okay. No, I think I get it. VP size is um, minimum value. No. I'm not. I'm not understanding this. I'm sorry. I don't want to. I want to do things that I understand. That's my only policy.